What's up, boys? So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the brand new, okay, maybe not brand new, but we're gonna be talking about IGRIS. Honestly, this guy looks absolutely amazing. So something to keep in mind is that I already recorded the showcase, so the trait's gonna be slightly different, and I think the stats will be slightly different as well. In the showcase, I have Scholar, I have Marksman now, so literally that's just a range increase, that is all. So just keep that in mind when watching this. But anyways, here's a quick shout out to my members. Now let's hop into the showcase. All right, IGRIS. I've had this guy for a little bit now. I was actually super shocked when I got him. I'm like, no way, I got IGRIS. Anyways, so IGRIS, this guy's completely maxed out, specifically level, and also is also awakened, or not awakened, evoed. You can't awaken these guys. Oh my gosh. His trait is unfortunately Scholar, so I did not have a good trait on him. We might be changing that here soon. But you get 3 IGRIS placements on placement whenever you put him down. So the first one, on placement, he costs 2,000. My IGRIS does 2.45k on placement, so he's very strong, but a little slow. 6.7 seconds for the SPA. He has 23.1 studs, and here are his stats right now. Keep in mind that he has Z plus damage, A, SPA, and B range. So he's not horrible, but the damage is actually very good. Definitely being carried by the damage right now. So upgrade 1, he costs 1,500, and he goes up to 3.15k damage. The SPA stays the same, and he does get a little bit of a range buff, I believe. Upgrade 2 costs 2,500, and he gets a damage buff. SPA drops down to 6.3 seconds, and he does get a little bit of a range increase as well. Upgrade 3 is when things start getting fun. But before we actually go to upgrade 3, we're gonna talk about his passives. So Ruler's Hand is the first one, damage plus 25% when dealing damage to a boss. So in a way, you can think of him as a boss killer, but this ain't anime dimensions, so we're just gonna completely ignore that. But also not, because 25% damage is actually really good. Strongest Shadow, damage plus 30 and SPA plus 10%, immune to stun. So he basically gets a 55% damage increase whenever he's dealing with bosses. And Shadow Commander, damage plus 20 and range plus 10 for 100 seconds after a shadow enters this unit's range. So IGRIS is a very strong unit to combine with Sung Jin Woo. So if you have Sung Jin Woo completely maxed, then definitely use the two of them because they're going to benefit from each other. So upgrade 3 costs 4,000, and he gets the ability called Commander Slash. He goes up to 5.77k, gets a 6.3 second SPA, and his range is 31.6 studs. And he also goes Splash AoE, which is nice. Starts off as a lion, goes Splash, super good. Upgrade 4 costs 5,000 yen. He gets a bit of a damage upgrade, which mine goes to 6.64k. SPA drops down to 5.8k. Yeah, 5.8k seconds, that's amazing. 5.8 seconds, and the range increases to 32.6. Staying as Splash AoE, of course. He's gonna stay as Splash AoE for a little while yet, but I know he changes. Upgrade 5, his damage goes to 7.69k. His SPA drops down to 5.4 seconds, and his range stays the exact same. Now, from here on out, I don't think I've ever actually seen his abilities, so we're gonna check this out together, boys. It's gonna be dang cool. So upgrade 6, he gets the ability called Shadowfall Slam, which increases his damage basically by like 20%. 9.29k is what it goes up to. His SPA goes to 5.4 seconds, and his range goes to 33.7 studs. Bro, just face plants. What? Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Never mind. Okay. Looks like he face planted there. That would have been comical as fudge. Hey, anime Vanguards devs, make it so that way there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that like IGRIS just straight up face plants. I beg, please. Upgrade 7 costs 10,000 yen, so we're starting to get a bit expensive here, but this upgrade increases his damage to 11.16k. His SPA stays the same, and his range also stays the same, so no major changes there. Upgrade 8 costs 11.25k. His damage goes up to 12.24k. SPA stays the same, but he does get a small stud increase in range. And upgrade 9 is where things start getting really fun. Upgrade 9 costs 12.5k yen, and his damage goes up to 13.73k. His SPA does take a toll going up to 7.5k seconds, but he does get a bit of a range increase. And he also gains the ability Shadow's Embrace. And that's for a good flipping reason, because bro goes full AoE. Gosh dang, bruh. So upgrade 10 costs 14,000, and his damage goes up to 14.68k. His SPA drops to 7.1 seconds, and he gets a small 0.5 stud increase. Upgrade 11 costs 16.7k yen, and his damage also increases to 16.48k. His SPA drops down to 6.7 seconds, and his range increases by a whole stud. And that is IGRIS completely maxed. Keep in mind, again, every unit in this area will be taking a little bit of extra damage, and if there's any bosses here, they'll be doing an extra 55% damage. That goes up to 75% if you have Sung Jin Woo, and you have one of the Sung Jin Woos up to the Arise ability, which is upgrade 8 for Sung Jin Woo, and you activate it, he does a little bit more damage in that case. So let me go ahead and get the other two IGRISes down and completely maxed so we can kind of show off how strong they are, and we'll also get Haruka Rin down and have her buff, since unlike Vegeta, IGRIS actually can benefit from her. So there's the IGRISes, or the IGRIS, I guess it'd be. The 3 IGRIS. Haruka's completely maxed. Now I'll see you guys in 6 waves, just so we can check out his damage when it's completely maxed. Hey, just jumping in here real quick to say that if you're enjoying the video, then make sure to not only like it, but also subscribe for more. Currently, I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the year 2024 ends. Okay, let's be honest, it's not happening. Even though we're probably not gonna hit the goal, either way, all support is appreciated. Thank you. All right, back into the video. Okay, 6 waves later, and Haruka Rin should be completely maxed with her damage upgrade. And with Haruka Rin, IGRIS does 18.76k. That is very good. And keep in mind, again, I don't have a damaging trait. So even if I had like Vigor or something like that, bro would probably be doing at minimum like 19k. That's really good for a unit. Obviously, you gotta upgrade him like a flip ton in order for him to be able to hit that damage, but like, dude, it's still really good. And again, if you had Sung Jin Woo and you use the Arise ability, it would go even flippin' higher. He would literally benefit from with like 5k extra damage too, which is kind of crazy. So if you have Sung Jin Woo and you're looking for a really good unit to combine with him, then IGRIS is going to be a very good unit to use. Nice thing is both this unit and another unit, which I may have already talked about at this point, are permanent secret units in the game. Well, secret units are going to be permanent as a whole, but they're permanent. So you can get them at any time that you want to. But still, get him as soon as possible because, hey, he's a freaking strong unit. On the topic of really good units, make sure to check out my Chai-In character overview video. This video talks about Chai-In, who is really good and is a very good unit that you should be using. Since Chai-In doesn't deal with any stuns, she is a really good unit and you absolutely should get her. So go watch the video right here. Dismissed.